three-dimensional box because we are visual learners, and so it's easier if we have a model in front of us to draw from. You will be using this model both in class and at home for homework. So it's important that you have it to see. The first fold, you're going to take the corner, you're going to fold it to the center. Notice that I'm holding the center and then I am pushing on the center of the fold and then I'm scoring it with a pencil. I think the ruler works better. So on the next fold, I'm going to use the ruler. So each time you do the fold, you want to open it before you fold the next one. So here I go. Open the fold. Take it to the center. I'm holding it with my fingers. Then I'm taking the ruler, pushing in the center, and then scoring the fold. So I'm rolling the ruler back and forth to get a nice crease. And again, you have to do it on all four sides. Starting in the center and then rolling the ruler both sides makes a cleaner crease. All right, now we have all four sides done. This is the first fold. The second fold that we're going to be doing is the 3/4 fold. You'll see that I'm going to the center and then I'm pushing it past the center to the other seam. That's your 3/4 inch seam. Again, push the ruler, fold and score it so that you have a nice clean fold. You can see I'm showing you where the center is, then I'm showing you where the 3/4 seam is, and then I am scoring and folding. Make sure you open it up each time. There's the center. I'm going to the 3/4 inch fold, and then I'm using my ruler, pinch it in the middle, and then score and fold. One last time on this one. All right, the last one is a 1/4 inch fold. I'm using a Sharpie so that you can see the seam. So I'm going to fold it up to the seam, the very first seam, which is a 1/4 inch. And again, I'm going to use my ruler to push and score the fold. I'm going to do this all the way around. So I've done a half fold, a 3/4 fold, and now the 1/4 fold. And these are the folds that are required to make the top of the box. We're making the top right now, which is 8 inches by 8 inches. You can see that I've put 4 dots in the center. That's to show you where the square is inside this paper. Now I'm going to start to draw the cut mark. So you're going to need your ruler, line it up where the dot is onto the seam. I'm drawing it in Sharpie so that you can see it easily, and I'm drawing a dotted line. A dotted line is a universal symbol for a cut line. So again, I'm lining it up on the seam. You are only cutting to the dot. You are not cutting across the dot. If you do, it will get ruined and you will have to start again. So you have 2 cut lines on one side and 2 cut lines on the other. You can see my paper's in a diamond shape right now. So my 2 cut lines are at the top and then 2 cut lines at the bottom. You'll need to use some sharp scissors, cut on the dotted line, and make sure you stop at the dot. All right, once you have your cut lines, then you'll be ready to fold it up. Notice the arrows I'm holding. When you cut it, you see 2 large triangles. That's what I'm calling the arrow. So I have my finger on the arrow. I'm going to take both of them. I'm going to take both arrows at the same time and I'm going to pull them to the center. So watch me. You can do it on one side at a time, but I'm doing both. So I'm holding them down in the center and I'm going to fold up the walls. The walls are the sides. Those are those slim cut ones. So you can see that there's a triangle. So the triangle is going to fold up, and then it's going to become a square, and then the square is going to fold up. If it's not scored well, then go ahead and score it again. On the bottom, same thing. Triangle is going to come up to the triangle, and then the square is going to come up to the square. This is making a wall. So you have to do one side, and then you have to do the other. Or you can fold them both up at the same time. Triangle to triangle, square to square. When you push these up with your fingers, it creates the wall. So the two pieces that are left are the other side of the wall. Leaving the point out, it goes over the wall, leaving the point out. Don't let it go underneath, and then it pushes down. I am pinching the corners to make it hold. If yours isn't holding well, it's probably because you haven't scored it well. Make sure you pinch the corners. You'll notice I'm pinching it, and now I have my shape. Okay, so we're going to make it out of a card. I had Christmas cards here that I repurposed. If you have a birthday card, Christmas card, anything will work. Again, this one is 4 7/8, and this one is 4 5/8, which is 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this one I've already lined out. I'm going to go over the fold one more time. These boxes are smaller. These are the boxes that you're going to be using on your homework assignment. Make sure that you cut to the dot. Don't cut past the dot. Alright, so again, we have two arrow shapes. You can see the arrow shape. The arrow goes to the center. The side folds up. Especially on the cards, it's important that you have used your ruler and that you crease the edges because the box, this material is a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit harder. Fold the sides up so the arrow goes into the center. Alright, so the arrow goes into the center, the sides come up. These are your walls. So your walls go up, the point stays out, goes over the wall, and it tucks in. Again, if you pinch the corners, it will hold its shape. Point stays out, go over the wall, pinch your corners. So that's the top of my box. That's part of what I'm going to be drawing.